Don't be fooled by the title, Don't Fire Your Church Members. It sounds like a popular level book, but I'll be honest with you, it's a slightly more academic, footnote-filled book on the topic of congregationalism and elder leadership. How do we put congregational rule together with elder leadership? And in that book, I do my best at kind of an academic church leader level to give the best case in dialogue with Presbyterians and Anglicans and elder ruled folk, the best apologetic case I can make for congregationalism, both from church history, but even more from Scripture. And I begin the argument actually talking about Adam and the rule that Adam had and how that transmits through redemptive history finally to Christ and then finally to every member of the church, and the particular texts in the New Testament that affirm what we see in the storyline of the whole. I try to clear up a number of misunderstandings about congregationalism. It's not democracy, for instance. It doesn't work against elder leadership, as another example. So there's a number of things that misconceptions that I work against. And it's a book that I would hope pastors and elders of congregations would sit down, read together, and ask themselves, okay, what does it mean to be elder-led and congregational? And is this really biblical? There's lots of bad stories out there about the nature of congregationalism, and I hope to clear some of those up and ask the biblical question, which needs to be first and foremost. And finally, I do try to be practical. Okay, what does this look like in this context versus that context? How does this work out in the life of the congregation as a whole? So it's both a kind of in-depth treatment of these topics, but I hope it's also a practical treatment of these topics.